it's all too late. Maybe I'm just done fighting. Maybe, oh, maybe I'm indecisive. Maybe it's all too late. Maybe I'm just done fighting. It's all too late. It's all too late. All too late. It's all too late. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm falling down. Maybe it's me in my head. I can't get it out. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm falling down. Maybe it's hazy. Oh, I almost touched the ground. Touched the ground. Oh, I touched the ground. Touched the I can't seem to make up my mind about us. Make up this time for us. Make up my mind about us.
Finish him!
Believe me, I tried. I don't know why I couldn't make this work.
Yo, Chad, this man is finishing our ears. That's all I know right now. I think that's one way to welcome to Wall Street Sessions. Another way to welcome to Wall Street Sessions is ICT hit a stop loss. So we're going to get into that one there very, very shortly. So Brian, I hope you're here, brother. All that praying, it did off well there. So, but Chris, how you doing, bro?
No, I'm doing well. It would have been cuck if that ICT trade just propelled to TP, but luckily for us, it stops.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit. We knew how those guys were going to come for us if that RCT trade worked out. But going to be an interesting one. We're going to see you also hit this one.
Just keep it moving.
I don't have words anymore. But we're going to keep it going there, guys. These, you know what? There's a little saying that goes, you can't be successful if there isn't haters.
Sure.
So we're onto something. At least we know that. But before we get into any of the good stuff, as always, talk about the fundamental chats quite a little bit, starting to warm up and get us in the right direction of this week. We're always going to start off the right way with a prayer. And Chris, over to you today, bro.
All right, Chad, let's quickly pray here. Our Father's prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory forever and ever. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop an amen right now in the chat.
Amen. Beautiful stuff, guys. We're going to get this ball rolling very, very today. So let's get into it very quickly. Start us off with the fundamental chat. Now, a little bit of an interesting one here. Obviously, for the guys that traded, for example, GJ, market's moving quite a bit there, even though yen having a holiday. And then obviously GDP, we had Governor Bailey speaking as well now at 2:15, a little bit earlier. And then the main event, we got Fed Powell talking and testifying a little bit later, followed with Donald Trump. These two have a full-on love-hate relationship, but you can't have the one without the other one. So we're going to see what goes on there. Nothing too crazy. We can't just watch it, so we'll just keep a lookout for if there is any of those headlines coming out. But we are just going to be aware and keeping that in the back of our minds going into today. But other than that, let's go over to the charts, guys, and starting us off with DXY. Very simply, if you guys were here this morning, you'll see there was a pair we spoke about. I know the chart is a bit funny now. Chris, when he comes back, will correct that for you guys. But we're going to talk about gold. We're going to talk about gold and just how Chris and myself, we love to give you guys these trades, and then we just we don't take them ourselves. But we'll talk about that. Bros, I started to just go over to the right screen.
Oh, Keeks, I do apologize.
All good.
Wanted to grab some
All good.
liquidity. Had to get some
So
liquidity for the
DXY
session.
guys, we know this is the main area. We spoke about it, this key area. So weekly key level, trade into that weekly pivot. We knew this was basically going to be the range, and now coming off of it, starting to hold out here. So very simply for me, if this is going to hold as it did there, your big move traded slowly back in, coming down, I must say I'm going to have a bit more of a bearish outlook now, because there's more chance and probability of us taking out these lows, getting a proper gap fill this time around, and then coming back down to this level of support again, trying to possibly price in what we think is going to happen ahead of CPI tomorrow. So big move there, but that's what I'm going to be looking at. The closer we get to the previous daily low, the more interesting things are going to get. So we're going to have a look there, but as I said, we are neutral, but I'm going to be leaning a little bit more. If we break under this level and we hold under this level, I'm going to be leaning a bit more to the bearish side going into this session. Nasdaq, we said to you guys as well, we are bullish, but this becomes a bit tricky for us, purely in the idea of thinking of what happened with our US30 trade that we're going to talk about, going over to that. When we talk here and we say yes, we are bullish, but noticing that there's no bottom wick on this daily, and then having the idea that we are going to trade back down again, saying that this could be the high of the week, and we could see Nasdaq follow more suit with US30, where US30 is giving us a clearer price action. So trading down now, this is literally the price area for us, our key area. We obviously been trading from Asia highs, Asia lows, the break under, tested the key level, trying to come back in, and then we got that break under that key level and the move to the EQ. Again, also slightly just testing that level of support. If this starts to hold and we get back above this key level, I will consider the bars going up then, as Asia highs is untested. But if we continue to hold here under the EQ and break under this level here, I will look for those shorts. Going over to US30, this lines up again with the idea we're talking about being neutral, where you can see Nasdaq, we had a bit more of the bullish outlook, but we are turning neutral with the idea that that's going to catch up to US30. Very simply, again, we spoke about why we were starting to shift bearish. As much as this trade went bullish, it gave us those tests and held there, and that's why we were starting to lean to that downside. Again, we had that gap where we moved down, trying to go lower, and then coming all the way back up, giving us that test. And I'm going to start leaning a bit more to those sells. Again, I'm all the way back down to the psychological 44,000. So if we get some trades here, these can become some potential swings we're going to look at. And again, that obviously lines up with these lows we have over here. We can see in the past, this is quite an area we've seen price come into, having that level of support. We had gaps coming in here, holding resistance, the break above, holding support, continuing, holding a support, and then breaking back down, coming back in, the retest. So we can see this area does hold quite a bit of price and volume in there. So going to be difficult, and that's exactly where we're going to see perfectly trade in here in a New York Open, where we'll get that perfect amount of volume to break through. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is very similar to Nasdaq, is we have taken this Asia lows, but we carry on pulling back up to this weekly pivot and the EQ. That does mean the more we are consolidating like this, eventually we're going to get an explosive move that will give us that breakout. Now, if we go back into the Asia range, same thing I said as Nasdaq, if we get above this weekly pivot, I will be leaning more bias, bullish just for short term, to obviously go for those Asia highs is untested. But if we continue to hold underneath there is a good chance we are going for those sells. And then easy, as I say, previous daily low becomes the first target, and then that psychological 44,000. So we're going to see what happens with that. And then lastly, with gold, we're going to have a look here. You guys remember, this is what we were talking about this morning. Gold, I said to you, the biggest thing for me was we are definitely not saying it's bearish, but having the idea of a potential short-term bearish move. And that would be firstly 2,900. We said we were waiting in the London session, we never got it. Very simply to you guys, we said, listen, wait for the test. There was your test, bang. We then held, and if we could hold above it, we would hit that break above. No break above, continued, and there was your break lower. The minute you would have entered there, slight retest of it again, and then melted to the downside. I obviously would have maybe just aimed firstly daily pivot, gone break even, and then obviously the EQ becomes your next target. And that would have worked out perfectly. After this, trading back above, holding, literally again, breaking support. We've been talking about this, breaking back above the daily pivot, holding the pivot, and now back up to 2,900. So as I said, if we're going to go bullish again, we want to get above here, hold nicely above 2,900. We'll look for those bars. If we break here, as I said earlier this morning, we always can have the chance of going all the way back down to 28.60 and even 28.30 before we continue bullish again after that. So just a little bit of a thinking bigger picture with gold at the moment. So we'll see what happens there. But that's everything from me. Chris, over to you, brother.
Thanks, Keeks. Just go over to the side. Chad, nothing much to look at on the economic front. 47 minutes, we've got Fed Chair Powell. I don't expect anything to pop out there. I think Powell, he uses the FOMC meeting and that presser to actually almost lay the table for up until the next one. So don't expect too much. I think it's just going to talk about the dual mandate of full employment and trying to control or curb inflation. He's not going to give anything away, so I'm not too concerned about Powell testifying. We could see some short-term volatility, maybe if something pops out. But going back to TXY on the daily, neutral on the daily, I spoke about it this morning. The weird thing with yesterday was that gap up, then closing the gap, this weak bullish candle, and now taking the previous daily high, rejecting it. And now the big thing is going to be, how do we close today before CPI tomorrow? Because what could happen is that this area could try to hold as support. This could be a resistance to form, and then you could potentially get tomorrow a candle closure, maybe like that, all right? Or what's going to happen is this is actually going to confirm the resistance. That is your weekly flip zone as well. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow we will fill out the range. So it's still a two-edged sword at this stage. The dailies and the weeklies are not super clear at this stage. So looking at the previous daily high, we literally popped into it, rejected it, never really retested it. Currently at the 200 EMA, and there's that daily zone. So I do want to say that if we're going to get some continuations, this is going to be the zone that we need to monitor with the 200. And then if we're going to have a trending day, I do expect the previous daily lows to be tested. This is where I actually expect some volume to come in, purely due to the fact that we took a previous daily high, and now we're going for that previous daily low. So if the sellers are going to give up, they're going to give up on that level right there. US 30, the what's the name, the ICT trade, unfortunately not playing out as we expected this morning for the ICT guys, but we will get back to that shortly. I just want to talk about the daily real quick. The daily for me as well is a little bit weird, with the fact as well that gap down, closing bullish. But again, we're still in this range, and if we cannot hold above this green zone, I do expect us to trade to the lower end of the range down here, where we had that Sunday gap. Otherwise, what's going to happen, I would be very comfortable with the long idea if we start flipping bullish and closing like this for tomorrow. Then we're closer to this upper end of the range. There is also this upper end of the range, which I think we will still test. I don't foresee us just trading all the way down, creating like this. I don't even want to call it like a double top formation, but markets don't usually reverse in this fashion. It will either have like some type of blow off top. If you think about what Linda Rashka said, a reversal usually occurs in a climax. For some of you, your night ends in a climax. But anyways, Chad, coming back to the charts here, let's just check what's happening here. So US 30 now currently trading below Asia lows. Asia are still untested. There's that 200 EMA. Daily S1 all the way down here. Daily pivot barely tested. And I'm gonna say if we basically displace under Asia lows and we retest and we fail here, I would expect a bearish continuation. But the odd thing for me is if you look at the dollar and you look at US 30, both trading down. That is very odd. So that's what I'm going to monitor. Otherwise, this is maybe the deeper fake out. and we can actually come back into the range, and those longs are going to play if the dollar is going to start melting down. Nasdaq daily as well. This daily is super unclear. There's no clean ranges that we are currently trading in, but we've got this minor little resistance up there. Daily closing strong bullish yesterday, so still trading within yesterday's daily range. And looking on the lower time frames, there's your daily EQ test. And I would still consider longs if we do something like this. If we trade back in the range, something like that, I would still consider the longs. Otherwise, I'm going to say if we just continue down here below the EQ, that daily S1 becomes relevant. All right. Gold on the daily, taking the previous daily high, now currently rejecting. I was looking for potential sells this morning. Unfortunately, didn't get it. A little bit choppy, a little bit stepping down here. So I don't think there would have been an entry for me, but nice clean rejections here off the Asia lows. And what I want to say now is, for the pure fact that we didn't take the previous daily high, the Asia highs, if we can get above this zone, I do think the longs are potentially on. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to push into this zone again and reject. And at that stage, I might consider shorts. All right, so same zone as this morning that we spoke about. I still want to see what's going to happen at that zone for potential longs or shorts. But currently, we can see that this is all just one way down, and I do expect some type of correction during NYSE. GBP USD, we were trading below the previous daily low. We actually took some shorts this morning, -5, purpose managing the trade there. Now currently trying to trade back into the range. All right, so what do we do from here? Big question is, what are we going to do at this 124 level? Quite a big level that we need to contend with. And looking at how we've traded from Asia lows, daily S1 holding, and now trading all the way through to your daily R1, is that if we are going to hold above here, you're going to see some type of continuation because we're holding above the 200. Or what's going to happen is we are going to reject here and actually come all the way back down to Asia highs. All right, so that is the idea on GU. I don't necessarily like the longs above here, purely for the reason that we've displaced quite a bit to the upside, and I want to rather get some type of structure. So I'm not going to chase the trade here. The weekly has now officially flipped bullish a little bit earlier, but not taking the previous weekly low or high. So GU for me is going to be a little bit tough, but let's see what we do here at the daily R1 and the 124 level. If we reject, I might go short. The longs are going to be a little bit iffy for me. And then GJ daily, like the idea for the potential wick fill. This is going to potentially come and test this breakout area up here. So I think there's still a little bit of upside to it. We are going to see some type of rejection a little bit higher here. These are our two zones here. This is the one zone that we need to get through, and then after that zone, and then that is your potential rejection area to go lower. All right. A little bit unlucky this morning with the long idea. Straight off the rip there, a little bit later coming back into the range, giving you that trade on the 15 and the 30. There was a bullish engulfing, nicely back in the range, trying to break that upper end of the range, 180.88. And where we are trading now, there's your 200 as well. Here's your daily R1, previous daily high. All right, and there's your zone up there. So again, Chad, this is just one way up with little to no pause on it, and I might consider a bit of a reversal play in that zone, purely because we broke through the daily pivot but never retested it. It was just a clean break through there, and if we start to fail at this level, I want to see something like this, a break above, coming back down lower, minor structure break, and then back below 189. That is your institutional level there. If we hold above, I'm going to set it out purely because we've got a major key level there on the daily, and I would wait and see what's going to happen with this daily candle. But that is my wrap. This Kigo.
All right, beautiful stuff, bro.
Here's the horn.
Let's see what's going to happen here today, Chad. Gold coming alive here for us.
Sorry, Chad. There's an inverse fair value gap here on. Keeks, you don't mind if I share with the team here?
Go for it, bro. Target those inverse.
Sorry, man. I need to share this with the guys. I don't want them to miss it. Chad, so if you look here with me, that was the session low. And what happened here was we actually broke below it, and this is an inverse fair value gap. And your inverse fair value gaps usually occur at a session low like this, all right? This is where you need to think inverse, all right? And there we've got it. So the idea here is you enter it off the rip here, and your stop's just slightly below here, and we are going to target that liquidity. A lot of trend line liquidity, and ultimately, if I look left, that gap close. All right, so what is this going to be? This is going to be almost a 1 to 10 R trade. These are the type of trades that you want to be taking. So we're going to go for the gap fill. There we go. 1 to 8.9. Only need one of these a month. Okay, so inverse fair value gap, little sweep there, and then also what we want to see is this little breaker block there. All right, so let's see. Currently facing some manipulation, but let's hope that pulls through for us.
You got it, bro.
So let's see if this thing can play for us. Inverse fair value gap.
Wait, what pair are you trading that on?
It's US30, Kigo. US30.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Got a lot of trend line liquidity here.
I see this. What's the win rates on ICT?
It's pretty high. If your win rate's low, you're just trading the wrong
Concepts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must get the right model.
No, I was asking because I was thinking, then I just do the opposite of what you're doing?
No, you got to do what I do. These are snipers, dude.
Snipers. Zero.
Chad,
data.
you guys agree that's the inverse fair value gap? It took the sell side liquidity. It pushed through that inverse fair value gap. Look at this, gigs.
Sheesh.
Easy, bro. You guys go for 10 pips. I go for 10 R, my dude.
Do you trade the market maker bar models? Oh boy.
Yeah. I trade the turtle soup combined with the inverse fair value gaps. So it's
There's gonna be a lot of hurt here today, guys.
it's a fair value gap turtle soup inverse.
Chris woke up and was like, "I'm choosing violence."
But honestly, ICT traders, you cannot tell me that this is not an inverse fair value gap. Be honest now. Don't hate the inverse fair value gap. Just mix with it. We penetrated it, and what you're going to see now is that this is going to become an order block. All right. This right here, Kigo, that's going to be the order block. Okay.
Yeah, Chad, this isn't looking good for the... What other concepts are there?
What if this trade, then we make some money, bro? I already have an idea, Keegs.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 2 prop accounts. The one we're going to just trade our normal strategy on, and the one we're going to trade ICT. And it will be on stream live. And we're going to see the results.
Alrighty.
ICT concepts doesn't work before NY opens. Shit.
Is that a rule?
I don't know. I need to... How must I get the kill zones? Okay, wait, Keegs. Let me just get the on quickly.
Hey.
Okay, let me just get the kill zones on here.
See what Nasdaq's doing. Nasdaq holding that EQ.
Shit, I got stopped out.
That's a great start there.
Okay, but they did say you can't trade it during.
That's a helpful strategy. Alright guys, that's it. Round 4. Markets open. Ding 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 ding. Fight.
Bro, can you believe it just took my liquidity and money? Look at that, Chad. Jank place on what time frame should I trade, bro? Okay, Chad, but I'm going to look for a fair value gap here, depending on how this 1 minute closes. Because if you look at it on a line chart, we did sweep that liquidity, and now we've got a bit of a change of character here. So I just want to see what this next candle is going to do. And then once we get a bearish candle closure or some type of fair value gap. Shit, we were too late. Okay, let's see here. Gotta wait for this candle to close, and then we might look for re-entries here. I see. Yeah. Here's the. I'm looking at this. Rux. There's it. All right, Chad. If we can break back very small here, we've got a nice, nice fair value gap with a nice order block there as well. So I want to set some buy stops right there on the fair value gap, and our stops are going to be 42, just below there, and we are still targeting that gap. A lot of liquidity there, so we can still potentially get our... We're gonna miss it. Come on. I should maybe just open up my charts here, hey? It's maybe a good place to start.
It's a good place to start.
I'm actually gonna take this trade, eh? You gotta I gotta feel the burn. You gotta feel, bro. This is most probably the cleanest ICT setup I've seen in my life. Oof. Okay, come on, US 30. Give us a little bit lower. Oof. Not in yet. A little bit lower. Ooh, close. Oh, Chad, okay, I executed. It popped up a little bit. I got filled roundabout here. There. Alrighty. If you guys think I'm lying, let me just snip this. I'm in this trade, guys. So the ICT guys can't hate on me. Let me just show you guys. I'm committed. I'm committed to the cause.
Chris is a ICT trader.
Dude, I'm an ICT trader now. You get a lot of publicity and the cult follows you. Chad, there's the trade buy at 44,296.
The only problem is, Chad, you know why secretly it's a winning trade? It's the exact
No,
same
man.
trade the cracker took.
Keeks, don't tell them
There's
that.
the bars.
Don't tell them that, Keeks. You can't tell them that.
There's the cracker, guys. So just saying, Chad.
All right, Chad. What do you guys know about ICT concepts? Shit, Chad. ICT, bro. Flip. Keeks, but why don't we just call everything ICT? Because there's no real. There's 80 things to choose from, and you get the cult to follow you, and you get like that cult thing.
You could be onto something, bro.
I think we need to rework our game plan.
You could be onto something, bro.
Because imagine you've got the backing of the cult. Yes, dude, bro. That cult is strong, my dude. And all you do is you like just, ICT, we love ICT.
Chad.
But it was literally the what's the name's entry. The cracker actually got it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, the cracker was in earlier.
Okay, the ICT guys, where do we go break even now? I don't know what to do with this trade. Do you like wait for liquidity to be taken, or honest question? I'm not taking the piss out of you guys. Incognito, that's gonna be weird. And how would they determine the time? that's going to be interesting how the FSCA would determine the time of the lag. Because if they just stipulate lag, our stream is currently lagged by like 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. So it's already lagged. The ICT Kraken. Sorry, man. Where you moved to be when ICT shows? No, man. No, but for real now, Jank Place. Where do I go break even now? What do you do as an ICT trader? Do you wait for this buy side liquidity to be swept, or what do I do? Or do I wait for a new inverse fair value gap to the downside? Okay, so while it's printing this bullish order flow, I just leave it. So I don't trail it. I don't go break even.
No, why would you do that, bro?
Use that as TP. Alright, I think I've got it here. Yeah, there's it. If I look left there, that Sunday open gap, that's what I've got. I'll actually take a little bit lower, just if it maybe turns shy, so just like in the middle of that gap. Nah, bro, ICT is the answer, dude. I might be retiring at the end of the week. That's that 10 or you wanted, Chris. No, it's 92.66, Brian. Unfortunately, that sniper there. Stops have to be below that low. Beautiful. And we've got a thrust block here as well. I think they call it a thrust. Bro, that's what they call it. A thrust block. Chad, am I right? This is a thrust block. Then just add a second week for it. Yeah. Did you ever hear of standard? No, Lucian. Don't tell me standard deviation. Shit. Telling me that maths I did in structural engineering and in my master's in business administration, stats 1 to 3, they didn't teach us about standard deviations. Holy shit. What a concept, standard deviation. Oof. Thrust, not thrush. I don't want to get for no man. Jank plays. I'm honestly. You guys think I'm Chad. You guys know me by now. There's literally no hate. I'm honestly asking the question because there's nobody's got the same answers. So I want to find out. You said you're quite successful with it, so that's why I'm asking you. Put 10 ICT traders in a room and all 10 will have a different answer. So I just want to hear from somebody that's been in the chat for a while. So no hate, bro, honestly. I'm honestly asking in CFA derivatives they do STD. Okay.
You get into a fight with now, bro.
Bro, no, I'm not fighting anyone. Come on, ICT. Yeah, bro, what chart are you on? Is that NASDAQ?
Yeah.
Wow, NASDAQ didn't even give us
What did I say? NASDAQ just flew.
wow, NASDAQ didn't even give us a fair value gap.
NASDAQ was just like, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Ooh. Oh, Chad. We might have another turtle soup here, Kigo.
Another turtle soup.
A turtle soup with a fair value gap. Yeah, on GJ.
Oh boy.
Look here, Kigo. This was the low that created a new high, and now we penetrated through this fair value gap here.
Yeah.
So now what's going to happen is if this 5 minute closes bearish, you take it straight off the rip.
And then what happens?
We go for sell side liquidity. Yeah. And yeah. So you see how that inverse fair value. This is why at a session high, your inverse fair value gaps happen. You don't want to be looking for fair value gaps. You look for inverse fair value gaps. So as soon as this 5 closes, we're going to take it off the rip. I take it off the rip. The stop's going to be around about 23. And yeah, that's going to be the trade.
Interesting, bro.
And then this middle section is called consequent encroachment, CE. You might have seen it.
Are you just like coming up with these words now?
No, for real. I told you guys, I spent a large amount of time studying this many years ago. All right, there we go. Off the rip, GJ, there is your inverse fair value gap. Taking it off the rip. We are now trading ICT concepts, boys and girls. Taking it off the rip there. Look at that. And we are looking maybe even for this inverse fair value gap down here. Fair value gap down here, Kigo. You check that there.
I check it.
There's still a gap there. So we're going to come and fill that. So around about 37.9 pips. 37.9.
Chris, go to US 30. What's happening on US 30?
I'll go there now. Chad, I took this trade as well. We'll just show the guys before they say. There's my GJ trade. Took that one as well. Keeks, I think we can make a lot of money like regurgitating the ICT stuff, eh? We really need to. ICT already did all the heavy lifting for us.
We just put a nice bow on it.
Just make it a little bit more flamboyant.
I like it.
What is US 30 doing? Is there another inverse fair value gap?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one here, Kigo.
So
Right there. Check here. So if you missed the initial one, you've got this one here. There we go.
my only thing is, but then is the market not forever just going up, down, da, 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 da. It's just vibrating because it's always going to go back for every single fair value gap.
It has to. Not always.
That's interesting. But how do you know which fair value gap's the dummy and what's the real one?
You don't. That is where vibes come in. You need to be vibing with it.
I see. And what if it doesn't vibe with you?
It's SMC is the answer then. SMC.
Like you got to just cover all your.
You gotta.
Because we all know we love to all be loved, but sometimes it's like,
Oof.
ish.
This thing wants to hurt me now, Keeks. This might be...
What did you do? Did you not see the auto block?
No, this could actually be a real fair value gap and not an inverse fair value gap. Just incognito, that's going to be pretty cuck, eh? You hear this, Keeks? A 15-minute stream delay. 15 minutes. Oof, Chad, ICT is showing us flames here. Ooh.
I'm just saying, Chad, if that happens, it's not our fault.
What, the inverse?
No, the delay.
Totally smokes.
That's not our fault.
Come on, ICT, do it for the boys. Oh, US 30, bro. Holding Asia lows. Bro, you know my fear is the reason why I've never traded ICT is what did I tell you always? Like, I don't want to retire at the end of the week.
Yeah. We
Ask
like
Keegan.
the hustle, bro.
Why do I want to retire at the end of the week?
The problem that people, the misconception is, you would think we mean retiring at the end of the week because we're successful, but we'd be retiring at the end of the week because we would be going bankrupt from all the losses. We're going to be getting smacked left, right, center. I'm going to be seeing an order block on my bank account. It's going to be wild out there.
Your 15 minutes is, bro. 15 minutes is going to be cuck, my dude.
We love this game. We never retire. 100%. We were born for this.
Jank plays, did you put your stop in front of your entry? I do mean my stop in front on US 30.
I'm just saying, guys. Obviously, we showed it to you a little bit earlier, but there was the cracker play.
Go ahead, let me just go. Wait,
It has
Keeks,
been
let's go full screen.
fun dining on the cracker.
Keeks, but where did you share this with the guys?
Project G.
But show us where you shared it. Otherwise, the guys are going to think you were trading
We're
order
gonna
blocks.
pull it up for you guys now. Hold on, just so I don't.
Before the guys think we trade inverse fair value gaps.
Now, Chad, just so you guys don't see the source. Hold on. No source for you guys. Yeah, it was. There we go.
Oh, so that was before the inverse
That
fair
was
value.
before
Oh,
it even was
shit.
there. Look at that,
Okay.
Chad. The cracker.
Wow. So you actually know where the fair value gap is going to form.
Yeah, I have this magical birdie, bro. Every time I go pee, he just tweets there outside the window,
Okay.
and he tells me what the cracker wants to do.
Ooh, I don't want to. Ooh, Chad, this GJ trade is going to do some work for us.
The block on your bank account as well.
It would seem that this order block is currently holding here.
Look at it go there, Chad.
I honestly thought that this was a inverse fair value gap. But maybe it still is. Or maybe it's the fact that we're rejecting the daily R1 and the 189 level, which is the institutional level.
Come on, gold, what you doing?
Keeks, there's the inverse fair value gap for you on gold as well, eh? Yeah. Check there.
See it, bro. I don't know if I trust that one. That one looks a bit suspicious.
No, so yeah, it's enticing the guys with the fake order block. You check that. So now the SMC guys, they are going to be our liquidity because they're trading this order block here. So they are now currently in the cells. And then once we pump into this inverse fair value gap, we're going to eat their stops.
I see.
It's like a dog eat dog world out here with ICT, dude.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
Jank plays, should I go break even, my bro? Guys, these things don't work on lower time frame if your higher time frame synchronization is unaligned. Oh shit.
How high are we talking? That's a 15 minutes on now. So how high are we talking here?
Is the 15-minute not enough?
My only hold on. But you see, here's my question. We know a trader who's very well off, or was, and he's an ICT trader, and he trades in the 1 minute.
Wait, who's that?
The first one.
Wait. Okay,
And I mean, I can say he had a sports car that I guarantee they didn't have.
Okay.
So I still give the man the credit where it's due. What happened?
Okay, so I should go break even. Jank plays, you said you leave it till I hit TP, or is that not the case? Should I go break even now?
14 hour for the 15 minute daily model, 1 hour, 15 for the 1 minute.
Jank plays, chat to me, bro. Break even.
Are you in that trade?
I'm in this trade, bro. The fair value gap, I told you. You guys were sleeping on the fair value gap.
Wait, what trade's that?
The fair value gap trade.
Wait, are you still in New City?
Yeah?
Wait, hold on. You don't even break even on that trade yet.
No, I'm waiting for Jang plays. Jang, chat to me, bro. Break even or do I hold? My GJ trade is not looking too fresh. The GJ trade, that might have been a real fair value gap and not an inverse one. Shit.
Take him, bro.
Because it is. Oh, Kigo. Shit. That was a fair value gap, bro.
Following me, bro. The cracker did what it needed to do.
Bro, Kigo. Where's Jank plays? Take him, bro. Break even. Okay, break even. Okay, I'm going break even, Chad.
I'll speaking soon anyway, Chris. You don't want slippage, yeah. You know, that's always the problem. I don't mind having slippage if I'm in profits, because then there was always a chance I can go break even and I get slipped into more profits. But the problem comes when you could get slippage and you're in drawdown. That's where the issue comes.
Oh, GJ, let's see if there's not some order blocks or something.
Yo, nah, bro. I need to say nails a Kawaii rap, bro. That helps a lot. Kawaii feeds the brain.
Yeah, sticky X. This is actually a legit fair value gap. Shit.
Yeah.
Can't I check it on like the second chart? Maybe there's a new fair value gap.
Bro, is it just me though? But NAS has just been moving super clean on the market open. Like, this thing's just a rocket. Market open, bang.
It has actually also created an inverse fair value gap, but bro, I promise you can put a buy limit there. Check that thing. And then you've got a very big fair value gap here. So you can take the 50% of this because it's so big.
Hopefully it produces Chris. Yesterday falling to break through the monthly pivot. Been a while, what I missed. Chris trading fair value gaps. Following Michael Addleston.
Alright, Chad, we've got our CE here. This inverse fair value gap. So once we tap there, you would see these line up with your daily pivot and your 200 EMA. Bro, GJ is coming back, my dude. GJ is coming back, my guy. When I smack this 37, no, but where's the liquidity here? If you think about it, the 30. Bro, this thing can actually come all the way down here, Keegs. Do you know why?
Why?
There's a fair value gap, my guy. 100 pips. Let me just set my TP at 100 pips. Boom. US 30 is busy building up liquidity, Kigo. It's gonna, you see what it's gonna do now. It's building up this liquidity. So with Powell, it's gonna just pop down, take this sell side here, and then it will go for buy side. You check this little range here.
Yeah.
There. So it's just gonna pop below it, and then it's gonna go for. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Easy. Easy. Easy fair value gaps. Look at GJ. You guys doubting the fair value gaps. Put some respect on ICT, man. Come on. Keeks, you gotta work with me here. We need to get the cult rolled up.
ICT maybe needs to make a new model including the cracker, bro.
Shit, but maybe this is the buy side to go sell side now. Ooh, all of a sudden things just flipped. GJ wanting to take my stops now. Ooh.
Markets have been tough for swing traders. Yeah, they must be having a crack time the last month or so. And you back into the range, bro.
This
I'm
could
just
be
saying that was
Keeks.
that was a grubber kick, bro.
No, but this Keeks, this could be a turtle soup, my dude.
Is that a turtle soup now?
Yeah, this could be a turtle soup. So it fakes out above, and then we'll actually take the shorts down here.
So what about the chicken soup?
No, we put turtles in a soup.
Alright. I get a turtle soup now, okay.
Chris no longer working with Hanu. Big Ed. Yeah, this could be a turtle soup, Kiko.
Unicorn poop.
Yes,
That would be a crazy name for a strategy, bro.
unicorn poop. Seems that we will be liquidity. Yeah, this order block is holding down, yeah.
But there is a unicorn model. Oh my word.
Don't tell, dude. Are you for real now? But it can't be ICT, bro. It has to be somebody else just messing with the people. Or is it ICT?
It's just a breaker model.
It's just a
That is
breaker.
crazy, bro. Guys, also just taking note here on the gold trade. Obviously, we wanted that retest, but it held. Then the next break above was just super low down already, so I wouldn't have taken this. But yeah, the whole idea of that psychological 2900 still playing nicely. I'm dreaming tonight about Cribbo and his fair value games.
Bro, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Bro,
So
I'm
check.
gonna love if this USD trade just popped off, gave you hope, and now it's gonna go hit break even.
No, man. No, man. Come
See, that's why the cracker tells you when to get out, and then you're golden.
No, but I told you now, the beauty of this is
What? Let me guess. There's another fair value gap.
no. We've got the turtle soup now. So you've got that range. So there was the fake out of the range. And now once this closes bearish, you can take it because there's not enough liquidity taken to the downside.
So you're telling me when you buy and it's
could
wrong,
sell. You could
just sell because then the sell's right. But then what happens when the sell's wrong?
We're gonna hit break.
Then it's a fair value gap again.
Oh, come on, US 30.
Get out the trade, dog.
Who said that?
Jang plays. No, you have a turtle soup.
Is it a turtle soup?
But now, see, guys, this is my thing with us.
Oh, break
You
even.
had a legit buy trade. Now the minute the buy trade's not working, oh, but it's a turtle soup, guys. Take it. It's a turtle soup. It's a sell.
Okay, must I enter cells now? Okay, so break even there. Let me just enter. So we're entering cells there. Chat, this is a turtle soup. We're going for the re-break of the liquidity. Okay. Stops are a little wide. Stops are a little wide, but we... Alright, so this is not a turtle soup. Things just escalated very quickly into a turtle soup. But what if this kicks? Here's my thing now, bro. Look at that. What if that was liquidity for the fair value gap? Because technically, look at that, bro. We only filled it now. What if that was liquidity? So we're just taking the stops of the guys, get them out at break even, and now's actually the time to go long. Or is it a turtle soup? I don't know, bro.
My only thing is, so why was the turtle soup such a smaller TP compared to the buy?
No, because there's not a lot of soup left. This is like that last bit before Sunday. Shit, bro, I told you, this was actually the fair value gap. So we need to go long again.
I
please.
swear, bro.
We need to go long again. This was the liquidity, bro. I'm going long again. Right there. That is the real...
This is the definition of a mind, how it is on the inside of an ICT trader. Fighting yourself between a turtle soup and a fair value gap.
You chalked. Your mind is nuked. Okay, we're back long. That was just liquidity. This is the actual trade now. That's right, yeah. Bro, I can't believe I threw real money at this.
Right? Why? Your turtle soup wasn't finished, bro.
And I've got this GJ trade as well. Why am I throwing real money at this? Wow.
God tell if Chris is trading or not.
Bro, I'm literally throwing real money on my real account. I'm not even joking.
No, please stop, guys. It hurts my brain. It's like watching an EFF risk.
I literally have like 5k risk on this GJ trade. and I put about 10k on the US30 trade.
There's more soup in the pot. Oh, Chad. I can't.
Because I'm not an ICT trader, but know the strategy, same as SMC, but you're doing it wrong, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Help me, ICT guys. Help me understand the strategy.
But that's the thing. How do you tell the difference
help us.
between total soup and fair value gap the whole time?
You can't, bro. It's,
And then every now and again, we're just going to throw an order block in there.
bro, look at this. What did I tell you about gold? What did I tell you about gold?
Then you...
Did I not say this is an inverse fair value gap? Bro, did I not say that? Look at this. Look at the precision. It's not because of the daily pivot or the 200 EMA. It's an inverse.
none of those things. Oh. Okay, you guys have a 6-hour chart.
Do we need 6-hour charts now? Yes, bro. Now we even go to 6-hour charts.
Just this. That's a new one, bro. I've never even heard of it.
All right, Chad. So what's going to happen now is check this. You guys think I'm joking. So this is a fake
Wait,
order
why
block.
didn't you take this one then?
No, it needs to close in 5 minutes. You got to wait and see whether it is actually an inverse fair value gap. So what's going to happen now is, Chad, this is actually going to become the thruster block, this one here. And what that means is you've got your order block there.
Did you just say thruster block?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a position you do on your wife or anything. It's literally this is actually going to become an order block for the upside. So you're going to see price is going to close bullish here, and then the next candles are going to go up like this.
It's called a propulsion block.
Oh, a propulsion. Okay, this is going to become
now we Elon Musk over here.
propulsion block, and then what's going to happen is later,
We're going to
like
propulsion
tomorrow,
to Mars over here.
tomorrow, this is actually going to be an order block in a discount.
And then you're going to chalk on your boss.
I told you, bro. Look at this. That was the real fair value gap. That was just liquidity built up. Wasn't turtle soup, dude.
It's just after order block, but order blocks don't work. Chris, on the 1 minute, there's a fair value gap on the Asia low. Sounds like an X video now. Powell says central bank doesn't need to be in a hurry to cut rates.
Ooh, that's pretty bullish for the dollar.
It's actually bullish. The fair value gap was respected. USD is going to go up and take London's highs. Well, we would actually say Asia highs because that's untested.
Yeah, I would think if you can hold inside of
Asia lows.
yeah, and in all honesty, the only thing is that the 200 this entire London session was acting as resistance. So again, acting as resistance. So if it can get through it, I do think you're going to see a nice move to the upside. And the same with GJ, not taking the piss out of ICT. I told you guys I do like the short idea. If we reject this area, that is partly part and parcel why I took it. There was a minor break on the 5. We rejected that daily R1, previous daily high, with the idea that we can go and retest the daily pivot. So as much as these concepts align with a lot of other concepts, there's always an answer for an idea.
It's interesting stuff out here, guys.
Look at that, bro. And remember what I told you on the 5 minute? There was the 5 minute fair value gap. Bro, you think I'm joking, dude?
Guys have 3 tabs and then you'll be able to make pre-confluencies before New York Open. This is so important with indices because either one or two of the assets will do it before the other. Same with the high-low. Now, you know, this is things we talk about and I've never studied ICT in my life.
Have you never studied?
No, bro.
Bro, don't. Bro, don't. Pure trauma. Trauma, my dude.
You don't want to just realize, bro.
What?
Flamina's been quiet. She must have hit a stop loss.
No, she loves the fair value gap. She's like, Brian, talk fair value gap to me.
That's the.
I love it when you talk order block. And Brian's like, baby, look at that big, juicy British order block. And she's like,
Check this propulsion block.
yes, bro, we causing cuck for Brian. When we have a drink with Brian one day, he's going to be like, yes, you guys cause so much cuck for me. You guys don't even know. Brian's going to be like, yes, dude, you all of these rounds are on you, gents. Like, you caused a lot of cuck for me. When it's a Cape Town meetup, he's going to be like, nah, you guys owe me like dinner and some good drinks. Hi, Brian. Because we...
He's gonna sit there, bro. Sitting there like, we're gonna cook up some turtle soup tonight.
No, Chad. Like
Then I'm gonna hit you with the silver bullet.
like I said, there's for me it's all technically the same things. It's maybe different ways that you can enter and do things, but ultimately it's about what works for you. So I know we joke a lot of times, and a lot of people get serious, and a lot of people get touched on what we talk about, but ultimately you need to find what works for you and what resonates with you. It's not about anyone else. Trading is technically not a spectator sport. It's you, yourself, and the charts. There's no spectators or anyone cheering you on. So the sooner you realize that and you start doing what works for you,
GJ's
the better.
cooked. Ooh.
Oh, GJ is going for my stop. Oh. Oh, there she goes.
That's a tough one, bro.
Thing is, do I move my stop, gigs? Or do I keep my stop there? That fair value gap held. Ooh.
Bro, you must just go chat to that birdie in the bathroom. He'll tell you where the fair value gaps are going to be.
Oh. I think I need to go watch some more videos.
Chris, check the weekly or monthly for GJ. Yo, guys, we are just going up in these time frames, eh?
Yes, I need to have the premium.
You'll
Pro
be able
Plus.
to see that there's a gap on the 3 month. Oh my word.
Yes, the 3 month.
Guys, no, you're joking now. You're like...
Chad, I honestly hope none of you took these trades with me. This was purely for educational purposes. GJ, don't do it. Shit. There be liquidity. GJ.
Sorry, bro. Higher time frame is king. This is how I trade. Nah, bro. Okay, hold on. I'm with you. I always say to guys, I will analyze my charts on a higher time frame because that will always show the true direction. 100% agree with you, bro. But when I'm going to execute like normal trading, 15.5, and then obviously the cracker that I execute on 1 minute. But yeah. So please just say you're looking. How do you wait? So are you marking out a fair value gap on the 3 month time frame, and then trading it on the 5 minute or the 15 minute?
Oh, bro, it's mad. It gets pretty intense.
What?
Gets pretty intense.
Like, that's crazy. Hey guys, I passed phase 1 of my fighter challenge today. Challenge yesterday. I still haven't received phase 2.
How long have you been trading, Ikshan? There's 5 minimum trading days, my brother.
Yeah, have you done the 5
So
minute
just
days?
check, because everything is automated. As soon as your 5 days are done and you pass phase 1, you immediately receive your phase 2 logins.
No, on the appropriate one that's in sync with the 3 months. Okay. Okay, so like what you were saying with the other one. Okay, I'm with you. So wait, hold on. You were saying the 4 hour is the 15. The daily was the 1 hour. Wait, what's the in sync with the 3 month? Because then what are you trading on, like a daily time frame, a weekly time frame?
ICT rocking our bodies with big nasty. Yes, but I don't see this liquidity here, Keegs.
What you make of FTMO's 1% rule now, Keegs? 1% rule, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. Bro, I'm
only 2 days in. Beautiful, Sean.
What are we talking about, your 1% rule?
I think FTMO has a
Weekly,
rule
yeah.
you can't.
Are we talking live accounts or challenge accounts? FTMO restricts. Some people can only risk 1%. But again, is that live or challenge accounts? I think that would be live.
Yeah.
Live account, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, that wasn't an inverse fair value gap, Keegs.
Wasn't it, bro? You got caught by a dummy there.
I didn't see the
Live account,
liquidity.
yes. Yeah, guys, it makes sense for me. It does.
Chad, I think what guys fail to realize is that as much as you're paying a fee to a prop firm, the prop firm is ultimately the company that is funding you and that's standing liable for your payouts. So guys think because they paid 5,000 Rand or 10,000 Rand and they go balls to the walls with no risk management at all. If you handle it like a professional outfit and you trade like somebody that's professional, you're not going with the idea swinging for the fences every single trade. And I think that's what a lot of guys fail to realize, that there's still a level of partnership involved with the prop firm. So if a prop firm tells you that you can't risk more than 1%, we're happy to pay you out all of that, why would it be an issue? If you operate within the parameters with the business, then it becomes a long-lasting relationship.
Even if you trade in, as you always said, like if you trade in 1% there, but you're using risk management, so and high RR, so you trade one trade, yes, but a TP is a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and you only hit one of those a week type of thing. I mean, then when you get to payout, you can still be doing 5-6% payouts.
And if you think about the counter on that argument as well, Keegs, is if you're risking 1% per trade, the longevity on your account is insured.
Yeah.
Because that means you need to blow 10 trades in a row to actually hit 10. So it's a two-edged sword. Some guys are like, oh, you're taking away my ability to make big bag, but it's also on the same side. It's like you can have that asset of a live account for so much longer.
Yeah, it works both ways.
But I do suggest ultimately, guys, you trade with your own capital. That should be the goal for you as a trader, to say, okay, listen, I want to get funded for the simple reason to basically have my own personal capital to trade with. And don't see the prop account as a one-hit wonder where you get one payout and then after that payout it's like, let me just full send this thing. You took maybe, let's say it took you a month to get to the funded stage, to get your first payout. You get your payout and alright, you got your refund and the rest, but think about the time and effort and the work you had to put in to get that funded account. And now you literally, for me, it's always the time thing. You take a month of your life and you just say, all right, a month of my life was worth 50K and there I'm just full sending it, boom, into the stratosphere.
Literally. Yeah, bro, for me, that's it.
Yeah, Vault refunds the fee.
If you still want to trade something.
No, I'm done. The ICT 2-0. 1 break even, 2 losses. But that was the actual fair value gap. There she goes. Need to maybe go watch some videos tonight, Keeks, but I'll keep you updated, my bro. Want to go full screen?
Bro. Yeah, go full screen. Nice way to start it all off. So we're back in it for this week, going strong. Chris, I think, as you said, he might be retired by the end of this week, the way ICT is going. But we'll keep you guys up to date with that one. But Chris, any closing remarks there, brother?
Lawrence, no, we will, man. It's just there were some trades that lined up with the ICT idea, but it's all fun and games with the guys. But yeah, tomorrow CPI. I don't expect too much tomorrow during the London session. If I'm honest, I think all roads are going to lead to CPI. So I think you're going to see a little bit of a shuffle now till tomorrow, and then tomorrow after CPI. I think that's going to give us a much better picture. And I almost have the feeling, Keeks, we're going to break out of these weekly ranges after tomorrow, because we've had 2 NFPs now, and this is going to be our second CPI print. And then tonight, Prodigy members, we are going to talk. Yeah, prep call, digest what's happening.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So we're going to see you guys tomorrow, the big day CPI tomorrow. So make sure you're locked and loaded for that one. We're going to see you guys same place, same time. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.
On the outside, I'm going to get. Hope we will meet there.
Let's get it there.